So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Here's what we believe to be the two lineups. Got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets, responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward. He can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Messi. Moves out once more. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Coleman, Morales, Idrissa Gueye, Gomez, he's got away, there Lefeu, is it in? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Idrissa Gueye, Barkley, Schneiderlin. Lefeu, and now they can launch a counter, long and high towards the flank. Messi has it out wide and in space, drills one in.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Suarez floats one over, and it's Lefeu. Schneiderlin puts his foot on the gas. Now the pass. The cat has a hit! It's broken loose! Roberto goes looking. Velassi. Now it's Mirallas. Oh, that's neat. Barkley with the ball through. Idrissa Gueye. Schneiderlin. There's the ball in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Messi. And that's another throw.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Sergio Busquets. Suarez spreads it towards the left. One behind for a goal kick. Barkley. Now it's look. He's had a shot! Sergio Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Jagielka. Forward it goes. Gomez. Going for goal! Oh, bang on target. Then a few. Hits one! Williams plays it forward. Mirallas. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. Coleman gets into some space. Shot at goal! And it's Luis Suarez. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Lukaku.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Hits one! Coleman tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Roberto. And he's cut it out. Hit down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Luke. Has a pop! Rakitic. And it's Busquets. Busquets tries to stroke it through. Plenty waiting in the middle. He'll have a dip! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Piqué. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Gomez plays it into the channel. Can he finish? Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Baines, Bolasie, Idrissa Gueye is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
And it's Lukaku. Barkley. Looks like a good ball through. Shakes the shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Suarez plays it out to the wing. That intervention was very necessary. Now it's Lukaku. Digne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lukaku shoots! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Can he put it away? What about it? Do not write them off. Back they come. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gomez tries a through ball. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Bolasie. He's tried one. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Bolasie fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Barkley has a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Up to meet it! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner. And he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Deulofeu. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jip.
And he has been fouled there. Barkley. Next Dembele. Goes wide.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lukaku. It's Lukaku! And he just whacks it away. Who's he going to play in? Gay. Gay! A whisker high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Barcelona making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Keeps everyone guessing, and the finish! Busquets plays it forward, and that's it. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We have already started here. Gets it into the middle. Massive leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Schneiderlin. Now it's Lukaku. Mirallas. He's got away. Mirallas.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the...
Lukaku has a go! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Chooses to go back. Now the pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Young boys just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Out to the flank. Oh, really good feet from him. And it's Barkley. Lukaku. Balassi. And the ball's come out. Who's he going to play in? Now it's Lukaku. A big chance! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lukaku gets a good foot in there. Spreads it wide. Soleimani looking to get on the end of this. That intervention was very necessary. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to get it forward quickly. Floats one over. And that's a goal kick. A clever pass. Chips gets up to head it! Balassi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Soleimani! It's a loose ball. Balassi. With the ball through. He's through and all alone! He has a pop! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart. Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. Mirallas, he's left his man. He's gone for it. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks like a good ball through. It's a fabulous position, drilled in low. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already... It's Balassi! Really well taken goal. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Soleimani going through, hits one! Barkley, Schneiderlin, Idrissa Gueye, Schneiderlin, Lukaku, forward it goes. Oh, good interception. And it's Lukaku. Barkley, a chance! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Breaks on here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hits one! Not out the best in the keeper.
Young boys were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Idrissa Gueye passes it through. Room for a shot. Lukaku! Baines. Header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Gets it back. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets it upfield. Schneiderlin. Balassi. This is promising. Nicely controlled. Lukaku is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Aimed long and direct. And now they can launch a counter. Tries a through ball. And help's available out wide. Well won, that's good play. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Soleimani. Coaxed out to the wing. Over it comes. And through to the goalkeeper. Idris again. Great challenge. Looking to force his way through. Schneiderlin gets his foot in there. Tries to stroke it through. Battles to win it back. Young boys look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And the ball is out of play. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks to slip it through. And the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Passes it through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Coleman. Mirallas. Coming on the right now. What's on? Mirallas is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable